Ere Mate, what's in your boot?
Hello, people of YouTube. So yeah, I went to the Carbooty this last weekend. As you can see, I'm in my game room now, so it's a couple of days later. It's been that long since I've been Carbooting. I've completely forgot where my little dogging corner's gone. I can't, I couldn't. I drove around, went past it, and I thought, so I'm just going straight home now. So I'll film it like a bit later. So yeah, here I am. I actually went to a car boot probably about a month ago, maybe a bit longer than that now. It was before the markets anyway, and so I'll show you a couple of things I got from there because it is literally a couple of things. So yeah, first thing was got an Xbox and it came with 4 controllers. Now it was pretty funny because I was like about 6 stalls down the road, well down from here, from where I got this one from. I was stood outside someone who was selling an Xbox box. It was a really mint boxed Xbox, and they had like 2 games of it, and I was like, how much is it? And there was like in an hour and taking ages and ages to get an answer, sort of thing, because it was too busy serving other people and getting their stall out ready. It was pretty much ready. It was just a few things. And while I was stood there, like this guy, one of my competition, came up and was like, "How much Xbox? I'll give you 20 quid for it." And the guy was like, "No, he's here before." So I was like, "Thank goodness for that guy." But when he eventually, honestly, it was about 5 or 6 minutes later, it was maybe even longer than that. They came back and it was like, "Yeah, so the Xbox is £50." And I was like, all that time I've been waiting, and then get that answer. But yeah, so I didn't pick that one up, obviously. That would have been all my money just gone in that one pickup. But I did manage to pick this one up, like as I say, 6 stalls down, and they had this and 4 controllers. They had a few games, but it was all like sports titles and stuff like that. Nothing that interested me, and I didn't think anyone else would want them either. Not to pick up and pass on. So yeah, I got this, and this with 4 controllers cost me £5. So yeah, he was selling the controllers £1 each, and he said I could have this for £3. And I was like, well, how about bundling it all together for a fiver? So yeah, he said yes. I think the only problem is it didn't have the power cable, but I looked at it and it just looks like a standard one. So it came with the the TV lead and everything like that, which is the main thing really for this. And the controllers didn't have the breakaway cables, except for one, which one was a third-party one. So, I mean, it's my first Xbox now, so finally got one to play games on, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet because it's a bit of a beast, really. I've not even seen if it'll even fit in the Kallax. I'm wondering if you can actually put a TV, if it's strong enough to actually put like a little 14-inch TV on, or is it a bit too curved for that to happen? But yeah, first pickup from months ago was that, and then the next up we've got a bit too far, another 5-pack of tapes. So these ones are high. Again, these are high resolution ones, which are those ones to look for really. The E180s, which is like 2 hours of tape. It's got a slight rip in the tear there, but I think these were £1. Actually, you can't see, but I actually got a TV as well, which is an orange little 14-inch TV. But I've already set that up in my game setup. I forgot about that. Yeah, so a little 14-inch TV I got as well, and I got it from the same seller as these. And I think these are £1, and I got the TV and this for a fiver. So yeah, not too bad. As I say, the rest of the stuff I got from that car boot session, I've already traded into CX and everything like that. So these are the only things that are remaining from it. I don't know if I picked anything. Oh, I might have picked up a couple of other things for another pickup video that I'm just gonna have as just my main pickup sort of thing. But yeah, for Carbooty trade fodder, this is what I want, and this is why. Like this weekend, I've been pretty skint after Doncaster and the Revival because got a few decent things really. So I've been a bit skint and I've been a bit worried about money. But payday's this week coming up, so I scrabbled my money together, and I had loads of change that I've built up for the last couple of months and everything, because it literally has been, other than that one time where I didn't really spend much, I've basically not been proper carbooting for a couple of months really. So it's not like me. But yeah, so scrabbled together some pound coins that I've been saving up for all that time, and I sold a couple of things on eBay a few days before. So I basically managed to get 30 quid together and all my coins that I've been saving. So it was an alright amount of money really. So I thought, might as well give it a bit of a chance. So yeah, weather said it was going to be sunny. Got there and it was like absolutely like overcast. Like I thought I was going to chuck it down at any minute. So I thought it was going to be a bit of a terrible car boot. But it wasn't too bad. Again, I'm trying to now not really pick up games for like trading at CX, because I'm starting to lose a bit of faith in that now. A lot of the games have dropped in value and stuff like that. So it's a lot harder to find that kind of stuff. So now I'm trying to buy things to resell on eBay, and hopefully that's just going to keep funding me going. So got a few things here that I'm hoping to sell. After I've done this video, I'm going to put them straight up onto eBay, and hopefully I can get them sold before the weekend, and that will fund me to go car booting again, because I actually can't. Well, I'm just in my budget now is going to be 2 car boots a month. Sorry, just for a bit. So if I can get any more money, I might go more car booting. And yeah, so I'm just going to get a bit of an eBay store set up. So right, first up, I've got these, and right, how am I going to touch these? I should have set this up. I should have set this up before. Right, I'm going to use this piece of paper because these are absolutely minging. But I think there might be a bit of value here. I don't know, but a bit of a risk anyway. So yeah, so I don't get the old rabies and tetanus, I have picked up some of these Nintendo vans. I don't know if anyone remembers these, but these were a bit of a craze, and I think these pretty much sold out straight away. But they're used, pretty minging, got cat hair on them and everything like that. But I picked up both of these. She wanted £1 each for each pair. So I did the old cheeky, we do both for £1.50. So if they don't sell, then they don't sell. But I'm going to whack them in straight after this. I'm whacking them straight into the washing machine. And I'm thinking I'm just going to put a reasonable £15 each a pair. And hopefully they'll sell, because I know they was selling for like crazy money when it was first out. Like, because I think they sold out maybe. And I can remember seeing them for like 100 quid. But yeah, next up, so there's no real order to this. Oh, actually, I can grab this. So the first pickup I got of the day was this blue DS. It's a bit grubby, but overall it's not in too bad condition really. I might just, I can't remember if I've got a blue one or not. I might just keep this and have it as just for myself. I might try take it into CX, see what they say. But yeah, not too bad. It's not got a charger, but I've got a few of them. I pick up a few along the way, sort of thing. So yeah, a bit grubby, but not too bad. So that was £3, so not too bad. Next up, again, probably not next up in there, but it's how everything is in my bag. So I got these. So I got these 3. Is it Tataku figures? And I went up and he said £5 each. So I was like, nice, okay. So I walked around, and I did about 4 laps of this car boot this day. And on my last lap, I went around and I was like, how much? And he went £4. And I was like, well, how about if you do, would you not do 3 for a £5? Went really cheeky. And he went, no. And then he said £8. And I got him down to for all 3 for £7, which I think that's quite good. The only problem is Sonic's hand's fallen off. But the thing is, well, this is what I was thinking. When I was there, I was thinking that the condition of them's not good enough to display like this. I thought the cardboard was a bit grubby, but I think it's because this one's got sellotape on it, if you see. and he had more than these. So I think getting back, actually these Sonic ones are not too bad, but obviously with that hand like loose in there as it is, I'm probably going to take them all out and display them as they are for me. I've got them for myself. Again, the Crash Bandicoot one, now I've got it home, it doesn't seem as bad. I mean, there's a bit of glue on the top which can probably get taken off quite well, but yeah, I might just keep these in the end. Keep them boxed. I don't know. Lemon's definitely is going to have to be separated, but these two, I'm not too sure now. Might have them like that. You also had a Bloodborne one and a Wipeout one, and again, coming back now in hindsight, I wish I instead of getting the Sonic one, I wish I got like either a Wipeout one or like the Bloodborne one. Basically, because it would be different to everything else I've got in my collection. You pick up so many little Sonic statues and stuff along the way. But yeah, again, hindsight. And in the same kind of theme, I picked this up from this little old dear's table, and she's had it for 50p. Well, she just had it in a basket, and I just asked how much. She said 50p. So I was like, yeah, okay. I've not even got a Switch, never played the game or anything like that. I thought it might have been an amiibo or something, but it's not. It's just a clear stand statue. So yeah, I might just, again, because this is even bigger box than the Taku one, so I might just unbox it and then yeah, just display it. It's a pretty cool little figure anyway. So yeah, so Mario as a rabbit. Right, so what else have we got? Yeah, so again, another random stall. And I'm a bit gutted on this one. I thought it was a Mega Drive controller. So it's called the command pad, the Quick Shot command pad. It feels quite not too bad really. I mean, it feels really hollow, but the buttons like press really well. But yeah, I thought it was a Mega Drive pad. I think it was like 50p or £1. And it's not a Mega Drive pad. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's a PC pad of some kind. If anyone can tell what that is. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, bit of a drink. Oh, it's so warm. Still so hot. It's not even nice outside, but up here, this games room gets so muggy and hot. I guess it's because it's the top floor and everything like that. But yeah, let's get these flipping horrible things out of the way. So again, another stall with multiple things, and I picked up these horrible things. So this is a 1990. Is it 90? Oh, my eyes are getting terrible. 1998 Furby, and this one is a God knows. But yeah, I think this one's a bit more modern, and I think this is an original one. So yeah, so the lady wanted £5 for that. Well, everything that she had on the store. So what else she had was what I'm actually really wanted myself is this Tommytronic 3D. So I've not tried it out yet, but I will do. I'm one battery short. And this Transformer. Oh shit, what was the name of it? I did look up and see what the name is. Yeah, this is probably going to be staying in my collection. I'm going to do it up and everything like that. Again, she wanted £5 each for everything, which I suppose isn't in hindsight too bad. I mean, these are going for about £10 on eBay. This is going for about 25 quid, between 20 and 25 quid sold. And these, I mean, I picked up these because I was watching, I think Kieran from Game Boys Are Awesome, and he swears, well, I'm sure I've seen that he swears by these, and they sell, well, I'm sure he said they sell for about 20 quid, but I think it might be just the original ones. So I'm thinking these are going to be resold, and I'm going to keep these. I'm going to put these up for 15 quid each and see how they go. So yeah, all this I got her down to 10 quid, so I thought that was quite good. The only problem is getting home. I'm sure it wasn't like that before, but this seems to have come loose somehow. So it's got a screw there. I'm hoping it just needs re-screwing in. But if not, I'll just sell it for like untested or something like that, and sell it for a tenner. I don't know. we'll see. I'm not actually had a look on them ones on eBay. But yeah, another funny story about these. The only good thing about a Furby is I've seen this YouTube. If you look on YouTube and look for a Furby organ, there's a guy that like does what's it called, circuit bending. Like, so you know, like the speaking spells, and he like they make them into a musical instrument. Well, he's done that with Furbies, and he's got this like MIDI keyboard, and it all hooks up to like 100 Furbies or something, and he make all the sound comes out of the Furbies, and it's just incredible. Not something that you never want to go see him, but it's just nice to see on a YouTube video and come back and leave it as it is. But yeah, really interesting. Have a look for it. But yeah, really happy to get this because I'm really liking my old 80s LCD games. I really want some more, really. And who doesn't like Transformers, even though I don't even know which one this one is. But yeah, I don't know if this is a G2 one or it's like a second generation G1. Don't know, not too sure really. But yeah, next up, right, so one of the later stalls just started having loads of people flocking around them, and I picked up these from them. So it's like a worm so I've got worms, so it's an official worms keyring, and I think this was a weapon, wasn't it? The sheep, I think it flew through the sheep and it exploded. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna snip these off, and again just have these around my room. So yeah, pretty cool. These were 50p for the two, so can't go wrong at that, really. Can't go wrong at all. Games. So yeah, this is all from the same stall. So picked up Sims 3 and The Sims 2. I didn't realise these had any value. I thought these were like £2 games or something. And just recently my car boots have just been selling, I don't know, old DS games. People seem to sell them for £2 at the moment. It seems to be a bit crap. But the girl that was selling these said that she would sell them for £1 each. And me being cheeky, I was like, how about 2 for £1? And she said, yep. So got that, and she was selling this for £2. And it says, all these for £2, so £1 and 50p each. Now I think that one's £6 trade in. I'll put it up there. Sims 2, I think £3 or £4, and I think that's £6. So for £2, what was that? 12 to 15 quid. Not too bad, not too bad. And I've got Resident Evil 1, which is a bit unfortunate because I've only just picked this up. But this has got the manual in. I don't think mine had the manual actually. Can't remember, but I'll double check and have a look. And she was like saying £2, and I was like, what about £1? And she's like, yeah, but it's got a second game in it. It's like, what is it? Monaco Grand Prix. So yeah, I've got another game for you if you want, Pete. So if you fancy that, just let me know, and I'll put it to one side for you. But yeah, so got Resident Evil, which is really grubby, and it's got a couple of like surface scratches, but hopefully CX will take it in. Hopefully, yeah. So I've got a new CX that I've been going to, which is about 10 miles away, but they seem to be taking a lot of my iffier games. Next up, I got Knights of the Old Republic. Now this guy who was selling up this stall, everything he had was Star Wars. Everything, well, pretty well, 90% of it was all Star Wars stuff that I've never seen before. Like they have figures, not the old figures. It was, I can't. There's a name of them. You might know, Mark. There was like, it was a re-release of the older stuff, and I think it was when the episodes 1, 2, and 3 came out. And I can't remember what it's called, the Feel the Force or something maybe. I think that was the brand name of it. But yeah, he had loads of them, and he had like Star Wars trading card games and stuff like that. Just everything Star Wars, as I say. And he had a few games, and there was all Star Wars games. And he didn't have Knights of the Republic 1, which is a bit strange. But he did have 2. And I've already got this. But I'm pretty certain that these have got a bit of value, because I'm sure they went backwards compatible. So I'll put it up there how much they actually go for. and I'm hoping I'm going to get more than a quid back. So I've got that in really good condition, so I might even have a look at mine, see if it's an upgrade for the one that I've got, and one I really should get around to playing. Maybe when I get an Xbox. And I got this from another store, which yeah, she's taking ages on installing, and I saw like his box of games in the back, and I was like, how much are them? And she was like, I'm coming. But yeah, it's got both the discs, all good condition, and as someone says, I bet they got scratches in, because yeah, a lot of these have got scratches in, but this is really good condition. So happy to get that, especially I think I paid 50p, and it's got the map and everything like that in it, so not bad. Right, I kind of ripped myself off on these ones a bit. I don't know, not ripped myself off, but not as good a deal. But he wanted £3 each for these, and I was like, that might be a bit much for the car boots nowadays. And he says, how much would you say? And I was like, probably about £1. He's like, well, it's a bit early to be selling for that. And he's like, I've got a PlayStation 3 as well. What do you think that's worth? About £40. And I was like, not really. I mean, they are worth that, but it's like when you're buying them at a car boot, you've got that risk element there. So yeah, he seemed quite genuine. He just didn't know what he was selling things for. He just obviously he wanted money. He wasn't just there to give it away. So I managed to get both of these for £3 anyway. I think that one goes for about £6, and I think that's about about £3 nowadays. So yeah, got them, and off another stall I got another manga box set. So this was £1. So this is a bit of a random store, that just one of them vans that just sell everything, bits of everything, that don't know what they're really selling. So yeah, got that, and he had like loads of Xbox 360 games, and he was selling them for £4 each, and he sold this for £1. So yeah, so I looked, and I was hoping this might have a bit of value, but I think this one's worth only about £3 or £4. So I mean, I've still made money on it, but obviously not a great amount. I did pick this up without luck checking, just because I thought, as I say, with all these manga ones, I'm even considering keeping it myself, but the only problem is it's collection free. So there's, what's that, 25 episodes, 23 episodes, and I don't have any context, so I've never seen this before. So if anyone's seen it and thinks it's good, let me know. But yeah, at the moment this is going straight to CEX. And these are pretty cool. This is a find for me. So another random stall, just selling just bits and pieces. But they have these Indiana Jones glass tankards. So it's not English, but it's dated 2008. So it says Busca del Arca Parodia. So my foreign language skills are not working here. So yeah, these were £2 each that was selling them for. So I just said, how about £1 for one? And she upsold me, and she said, well, how about 2 for £3? And I was like, yeah, why not? Because I was thinking, because I wanted it for myself, it was for me, and I was thinking, well, I might just put this on eBay. But since I've come home, I thought I might just bin these boxes, and then just keep the glass to myself. And I've just noticed as well, they're actually from Burger King. So if anyone remembers these from Burger King, I don't know, let me know. I might check them out on eBay, see how much they go for. I'll definitely keep one, and then sell the other. So yeah, I had basically at that time I had £10 left, and I was walking around, and I saw a Master System. So this is about the 4th time I've been walking around here, the car boot. So I pretty much knew what was there, what was worth getting, because I held that last £10 on. So yeah, I saw a Master System, and I was like, do I get it? And the guy was he was just taking ages to come back to me. It was a Master System 2, and it didn't have the official plug, it had a plug. So I was like, he wanted it for £15 for it, but I did get him down to £10, but he then started talking to someone else, because I was umming and ahhing about it. So then I decided to walk off because I knew this stall had this game, and so I was so this stall, I've bought some stuff from them before. They're basically resellers of just 360, Xbox One and PS4, PlayStation 3 and DS. So loads of games, all good quality titles as well. It's not like, like all the normal resellers, it's just FIFA titles that's left over, and seem to come to the stock market every week trying to sell these like crappy games for like 5 times the value, maybe more. These actually had good value, and all their games are like proper sound. It's like a couple of girls that are doing. And so on my last 10 quid, I saw that I was looking at this a few times, and it's the .hack series GU. Now this is a PlayStation 2 remake of, I think, the 3 GU games, Rebirth, Reminisce and Redemption, and a 4th volume, which is a new one supposedly. But these never came out in the UK. So it was only in American and Japanese. So I thought I'd get this part of the .hack, and then eventually one day it might get me to even play him. But yeah, it says 12 quid on the label, and I haggled it down to 8 quid. So I was really happy about that. However, I was, again, as I say, really chuffed about that, because I think this goes for about £15 a CX, and I think it's 8 quid trading. So again, if I pay trade value for games, I'm just buzzing. But as I walked out, there was a guy selling a Battlefield 1. No, was it Battlefront? I can't remember what them games are. For the Xbox One, he had the actual controller for it, which is a special edition controller with wood grain like handles, and it looked amazing. And I think it was like silk. I suppose it looked like a pistol, but the Xbox One controller. And it just said Battlefront there, which wasn't really totally noticeable. Looked awesome. And he had 10 quid on it. And I was like, I've not got 10 quid now. I was like, I've got 3 quid in change. Will you take that? And he was like, no, I think 10 quid's even a good deal. And I was like, you're not wrong. But it's gutting, because I could have picked that up, and then I could have took it to CX to trade in to get this, and I'd have had like another 10 quid or so left over. But never mind, you can't do everything. And as I say, I thought I went around everything, and on my way out I just saw it on one of the last stalls. So yeah, that's everything that I got. So I think I probably spent about 40 odd quid or something with all the change, because I didn't count my change, I just took it, and I took 30 quid in notes. So I did all right there. I think hopefully all this stuff that I'm gonna keep a lot of it, and I'm gonna be selling a lot on. So hopefully I'll have enough to go car booting again. It's just when it all sells, I suppose. But yeah, thanks for watching, and enjoy.